So, look, any threat against Chief of Mission...
The United States is evaluating measures against the government of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro after opposition candidate Edmundo Gonzalez was forced to seek political asylum in Spain. According to data gathered by local observers and released by the opposition, Gonzalez received the most votes in the July 28 presidential election.
Nothing is off the table, and in close coordination with our partners, including those that we engage with regularly on this, we're considering a range of options to demonstrate to Maduro and his representatives that their misgovernments, their crackdown on human rights, their disregard for democracy and free and fair elections has real and legitimate consequences.
The exit of the 75-year-old Gonzalez was coordinated between the governments of Spain and Venezuela, according to Venezuela's Attorney General Tarek Saab.
The government of Spain and Venezuela agreed on providing a safe passage to citizen Edmundo González Urrutia so he could abandon the national territory and he could receive the asylum granted by Spain. In consequence, this public ministry expresses absolute respect toward decisions of the Venezuelan executive, who granted the corresponding safe passage by complying with the right to asylum guaranteed by the Venezuelan Constitution in Article 69.
The Biden administration has imposed sanctions against companies and members of the government in Venezuela, and the U.S. and others have used these measures as leverage to broker agreements, such as last fall's Barbados deal, which outlined conditions for a competitive election in Venezuela. However, opposition leader Maria Corina Machado, who was banned from participating in the election, says the U.S. has not done enough.
I certainly think the United States should do much more. And I've been very clear to them and to other countries. I think that perpetrators of human rights violations and crimes against humanity should know that they will be held account, because it sends a message to the rest of them not to do that, not only in the military, but also today in the judiciary system.
The White House on Monday intensified its calls for transparency and the release of the voting data.
What needs to happen next is Mr. Maduro needs to heed the call of the international community and, quite frankly, the Venezuelan people, and release the data so that the whole world can see what the Venezuelan people, who they voted for, and that their democratic aspirations are met.
Maduro has dismissed Gonzalez's claims of victory, alleging there was a right-wing plot to sabotage his government. The opposition, meanwhile, has mobilized the Venezuelan diaspora to protest in cities worldwide in dispute of the election results. Celia Mendoza, VOA News, the State Department.